Item 10, recognitions, announcements, or reports. City Clerk, do we have any recognitions or announcements this evening?
We do, Mayor. At this time, can we please get Councilmember Wright to the podium? We will be recognizing Mr. Peter Morelli. Mr. Morelli, if you would like to join Councilmember Wright at the podium.
Mayor, council, staff, friends of Pete. Welcome tonight. This is a long time in coming for Peter Morelli. Peter's a longtime Stockton resident. His family's been here a long time. You know, we have Morelli boat docks just down the street, so the name means something in the city. When the mayor came to us and asked us to choose an individual that was deserving of a key to the city, I thought about it for a while, and just after a couple days, it really became obvious to me that if I'm going to choose someone from District 2 that deserves this, it's going to be Peter Morelli, and it's for a number of reasons. Everybody knows, you know, his Wikipedia page points out that he was an NFL official for a long number of years, a referee, he's done Super Bowls, and that's fine. That's really cool to have done as a human being. But the Peter Morelli that I'm really impressed by is a guy that devoted decades to Catholic education here in Stockton. When you think of St. Mary's High School, you cannot stop but think for a long time of Peter Morelli and how he led the school both as a principal and as a president of the school for how many years? 33 years. And if that's not deserving of recognition from the entire community, I can't think of something that is. 33 years involved in Catholic education, which I promise you does not pay well. And so this is from his faith and from his devotion to the community. And I think that's the kind of payback I'd like to recognize when I have nominees for my keys to the city. I didn't really get to know Peter until I became the city council member for District 2. And he lives in District 2 in Parkwoods. And I also like the fact that he lives outside the gates. There's a number of people in Stockton that can afford to live inside the gates but choose to live out, and it sends a message. I'm really proud of that fact. But we have a night out every August, and I've been to about 7 or 8 of them there, and I think I've seen Pete at all but 1 or 2. And I enjoy my conversations with him. He's interacting with the public, and he's leading in that community just by being there. And so, again, for his service to the community, for his devotion to Catholic education, keeping St. Mary's alive when there were quite a few times when people were wondering if it was going to make it. And I think now he's left it in good stead with Mr. Brusa to lead it through to the next generation. Maybe he can stay there 30 years as well, 33. So with no further delay, I'd like to present this key to the city of Stockton to Peter Morelli in honor of his service to our community.
Thank you. I'm extremely honored to receive this prestigious award from the City Council. Thank you, Kevin, Mayor Lincoln, and Dan. Thank you very much for this recognition. I feel very proud to come from Stockton, be a part of this community. I feel I grew up with it. My father, Pete, worked for the City of Stockton for 36 years. My Uncle Joe was superintendent at Swenson Park. My cousin Billy was a city employee for a number of years too. So I kind of been involved with the City of Stockton in that manner. My time at St. Mary's, 33 years was a great time, but I had a devoted and great staff and supportive, alumni, supportive board, supportive foundation that, let me do the things I got to do extra in my opportunity there. And it was I grew up in Catholic education going to Annunciation and St. Mary's, so I am a graduate of the school. And it was just a labor of love and just a lot of fun to do that job. My time in the NFL was great. It was always proud that I had an opportunity when I met I had a student or a player from Stockton. I made the opportunity to go see every player that ever came out of Stockton, like Lavelle Hawkins, Brandon Cooks, and of course our own St. Mary's Doug Martin, and made sure I went to say hello to him before the game and give him a handshake or a hug, and and just proud to be part of this community. Also, I wouldn't be here without my family, and here they are tonight. My wife Cindy, who supported me, my sons Matt and Dan, Jenny and Luca. They've all been very supportive of what I got to do all these years, and again, I thank you. I'm very humbled by this receiving this award tonight. Thank you very much.
Yes, Mr. Morelli, thank you for everything you've done for our community. We want to get a picture with the entire family, if that's okay, and Councilmember Wright, and I'll join you guys as well.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And I just wanted to point out that Doug Martin is the son of former City of Stockton Vice Mayor Leslie Barranco Martin. Lots of city council connections. We're going to do it in here? Yeah, back here.
I'll get the back, right?
There we go.
Right here, how's that?
All right. Can you move this one? Perfect. Great. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Really well deserved.
Thank you so much, Dan.